Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons & Dragons commentary, tabletop role-playing game commentary, and where we're headed with this whole milieu, okay? So today I want to talk about Jim Murphy. He recently did a video called What Is This Game? It really explored Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop role-playing games from the perspective of philosophy, from the perspective of truth, from the perspective of blending reality and fantasy, right? It was an incredibly deep piece of Dungeons & Dragons commentary, and in my opinion, it was really refraction journalism, okay, which is another subject. But the reality is, here's the thing. If you're a journalist, you can win a Pulitzer Prize. If you're a Dungeons & Dragons commentator, what can you win? Right now, nothing, right? There's no Pulitzer Prize for Dungeons & Dragons commentary. There should be. And that's what I want to talk about today, right? So Jim Murphy did this incredible video, but he only did it after he had missed an entire month of commentary. He hadn't come on and done anything on his channel in a month, right? And I'm like, wait, that's shameful, right? Because here, okay, first of all, I'm a Dungeons & Dragons commentator, right? And my cadence is every day. I put up one video every day, right? Now, just so you're aware, there are days where I have 3 ideas, right? But I don't do three videos in a day, right? And I also don't give you guys a 2-week period where you have no idea when I'm going to post and what I'm not, right? So this is what I'm saying, and I'm going to be the first one to say this, right? If you're a Dungeons & Dragons commentator, okay, and you claim that title, right, and you want to supply content to the Dungeons & Dragons community, you should have a cadence, okay? There should be some professionalism to your D&D commentary, even if you are not paid for it, okay? And the reason why is there should be some responsibility, some ethics, some duty attached to what you're doing, because you can, without a doubt, absolutely impact the lives of other people in very real and very important and very significant ways. So once you understand that D&D commentary is not like commentating on American football, who cares? Who cares who won between the Bears and the Eagles? But if you're talking about D&D commentary, that could be significant, right? So, if you're just some schmuck, sportscaster, right, some who make millions of dollars, right, you're just talking about who won a game, right? The score was 21-37, right? But if you're talking about Dungeons & Dragons talks about alignment, right? Is your character good or evil? Are you true neutral? What is the definition of true neutral, right? The other issue is when you go into a goblin cave, and, do you wipe out every goblin in that cave? Or do you spare the children goblins and set them free, right? Do you, if there's a goblin mother and a goblin child, does your paladin see them as evil, or is there mercy there, right? These are true, deep questions. And when you play Dungeons & Dragons, it's not like some silly game of football. There's real questions about the interaction of humanity with other humans, with sentient beings. There is questions about morality and truth and philosophy. And so when you engage in Dungeons & Dragons commentary, you need to take that serious. You need to realize you have a responsibility, one, to set a cadence so people know when your videos are going to come out, and then stick to that cadence, right? Jim Murphy was like, I was sad, so I didn't do videos. Hey, get good, man. That's not cool, right? He has 14,000 subs. Jim Murphy has 14,000 people that he just left in the lurch and did nothing for a month. You know what? I'm a D&D commentator. He's a D&D commentator. I'm calling him out. That's not cool, right? If people are giving you their time and their attention, right? If they're giving you respect, you owe them respect, right? And the only reason I'm saying this, right, is not because I want to roll hard against Jim Murphy, but we need to start to understand the importance of what we're doing, right? It is very easy when you just pluck out another video of, here's my tier list for Tasha's subclasses, these are the best, these are the worst, to think that you aren't doing something of significance. You are. If you talk about Dungeons & Dragons, you are doing something of significance. If you're a D&D commentator, take your followers serious. Don't take them for granted. Don't keep your mouth shut for 30 days and do nothing, right? I really like, Jim Murphy's channel. I think he does a really good job, right? But to do nothing and sit there for 30 days and, and just and leave a gap, there are people relying on you to know what to do for their next game, to know how to balance interaction, exploration, and combating their own worst, their own worst attributes of their own nature within themselves, right? That's what really Dungeons & Dragons is. That's why it's so sticky. That's why it matters. That's why people pay $50 for a single hardback, and people are willing to buy 25 books. 7 years into Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. 20 times 50, that's a lot of dollars, right? It's thousands of dollars, right? But this is why this game matters, right? And so there isn't a category on the Pulitzer Prize for Dungeons & Dragons commentary. There should be. And when we take what we do seriously, the world will take it seriously as well. Jim Murphy, get better. Don't go 30 days and let your people not know what you're doing, man. It's not cool, right? I'm calling you to a higher higher sense of responsibility, more respect for your viewers, right? I'm more than willing to take direction the other way around, right? If there's something on my channel that I'm not doing correct, let me know. I'll address it. All right. Thank you very much for everything, for letting me share these ideas with you today. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful, wonderful millennium.